Hello students. Today I am going to start a new chapter, reproductive health. You have already learned about the reproductive system and reproduction. It is very important to know that how can we maintain the reproductive health. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), reproductive health means a total well-being in all aspects of reproduction, that is, physical, emotional, behavioral, and social. Therefore, a society with people having physically and functionally normal reproductive organs and normal emotional and behavioral interactions among them in all sex related aspects might be called reproductively healthy. India was amongst the first countries in the world to initiate action plans and programs at a national level to attain total reproductive health as a social goal. Let's watch this video.
The late 1940s and early 1950s were decisive years for India, a newly independent nation. While certain leaders were busy charting the country's economic policies and growth, others were formulating policies that focused on the people's reproductive health, a concept encompassing total well-being in all aspects of reproduction, including physical, emotional, behavioral, and social. These policies led to the establishment of the Family Planning Association of India in 1949. In 1951, the government launched a series of action programs and plans called Family Planning. This move catapulted India into a select group of countries that had chalked out a national family planning program. Later, in 1997, the government initiated the reproductive and child health care programs that focused on creating and spreading awareness about various reproduction-related aspects such as contraception and infertility, as well as providing and supporting facilities
Let's see what are the problems associated with maintaining reproductive health. People are unaware of reproduction related aspects, how the reproductive system works, what are the facilities available, what are the facilities given by the government, what are the techniques and technologies that can be adopted to have a small family. All these unawareness can lead to population explosion. There are lots of myths and misconceptions about reproduction related aspects. Illegal abortions and female feticides are also a threat for reproductive health. Let's see what are the strategies adopted to improve the reproductive health. With the help of audiovisual and print media, government and non-governmental agencies have taken various steps to create awareness among the people about reproduction-related aspects. Parents, other close relatives, teachers and friends also have a major role in this regard. Introduction of sex education in schools should also be encouraged to provide right information to the young so as to discourage children from believing in myths and having misconception about sex-related aspects. Proper information about reproductive organs, adolescence and related changes, safe and hygienic sexual practices, sexually transmitted diseases, etc. would help people, especially those in adolescent age group, to lead a reproductively healthy life. Educating people, especially fertile couples and those in marriageable age group, about available birth control options, care of pregnant mothers, postnatal care of the mother and child, importance of breastfeeding, equal opportunities for the male and the female child, etc., would address the importance of bringing up socially conscious, healthy families of desired size. Awareness of problems due to uncontrolled population growth, social evils like sex abuse and sex related crimes, etc., need to be created to enable people to think and take up necessary steps to prevent them and thereby build up a socially responsible and healthy society. Strong infrastructural facilities, professional expertise, and material support are required for the successful implementation of various action plans to attain reproductive health. These are essential to provide medical assistance and care in reproduction related problems like pregnancy, delivery, STDs, abortions, contraception, menstrual problems, infertility, etc. Implementation of better techniques and new strategies from time to time are also required to provide more efficient care and assistance to people. Statutory ban on amniocentesis for sex determination to legally check increasing menace of female feticides, massive child immunization, etc., are some programs that merit mention in this regard. In amniocentesis, some of the amniotic fluid of the developing fetus is taken to analyze the fetal cells and dissolve substances. This procedure is used to test for the presence of certain genetic disorders such as Down syndrome, hemophilia, sickle cell anemia, etc., determine the survivability of the fetus. Research on various reproduction related areas are encouraged and supported by governmental and non-governmental agencies to find out new methods and or to improve upon the existing ones. Saheli, a new oral contraceptive for females, was developed by scientists at Central Drug Research Institute in Lucknow, India. Better awareness about sex related matters, increased number of medically assisted deliveries, and better postnatal care leading to decreased maternal and infant mortality rates, increased number of couples with small families, better detection and cure of STDs, and overall increased medical facilities for all sex related problems, etc., all indicate improved reproductive health of the society. In the last century, an all round development in various fields significantly improved the quality of life of the people. However, increased healthcare facilities along with better living conditions had an explosive impact on the growth of population. World population, which was around 2 billion in 1900, rocketed to about 6 billion by 2000 and 7.2 billion in 2011. A similar trend was observed in India too. Our population, which was approximately 350 million at the time of our independence, reached close to the billion mark by 2000 and crossed 1.2 billion in May 2011. Let's see what are the reasons for this population explosion. A rapid decline in death rate, maternal mortality rate, and infant mortality rate, as well as an increase in the number of people in the reproducible age are the probable reasons. Through our RCH program, though we could bring down the population rate, it was only marginal. According to 2011 census report, the population growth rate was less than 2%, a rate at which our population could increase rapidly. Such an alarming growth rate could lead to an absolute scarcity of even the basic requirements like food, shelter, and clothing, in spite of significant progress made in those areas. Therefore, the government was forced to take up serious measures to check this population growth rate. What are the different ways to overcome population explosion? One of the methods is to motivate smaller families by using various contraceptive methods. You might have seen an advertisement in the media showing a happy couple with two children with the slogan Hum do hamare do. Many couples, mostly the young, urban, working ones, have even adopted one child norm. Statutory raising of marriageable age of the females to 18 years and that of males to 21 years and incentives given to couples with small families are two of the other measures taken to tackle this problem.